Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. This is VfromAtl, and I'm here with your weekly elemental fire gang reading. Thank y'all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Your cards are pulled. Before I get started, we will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. If you'd like to book a personal reading or give a donation, all the information is in the description box below. Please keep in mind that we are no longer running our summer sale. Okay, so that those codes will not be available, but thank you just so much to everyone that participated, and in the future there will be more. Okay, so remember to follow us over on TikTok at PharaohsTarot, where we do go live and have oracle pulls. All right, gang, let's get started. Saggy, you have your King of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. All right, you got two kings back to back, so you're emotional and I was gonna say mental, so maybe so. So your emotional and physical stability has blossomed with this Six of Cups. This could be something that you have been working on for a while, okay? This is just a practice that you've just started. So you've really been working on yourself with this Six of Cups and the Six of Swords. You're walking away from old generational patterns. Maybe you see emotional immaturity rampant in your family, or financial instability in your family, and you making a decision to change your thought process, all right? Because you know that the actions come after the thought. And so, you know, changing your mindset is the way to change your life. And so you're moving differently in terms of your life, your lifestyle, who you allow into your life romantically or platonically, what sort of business ventures you go towards. Some of y'all are learning about savings accounts and how money actually works, and where to really put your money to grow, instead of just, you know, putting it in the bank and just letting it sit there. You're learning how to make it work for you or something like that. But some y'all took that step. So you had a Five of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Empress. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, there may be some sort of familial conflict. Okay. It's like this energy. When one person decides to break away, they're going to be son in support. But more so if it's a lack mentality in the group, in any situation, there's going to be conflict. Okay, maybe you level up. It's like, oh, now they think they are all that. Or now that you're emotional stable, you're not getting involved in arguments and fights with people. You're learning how to use your vocabulary and use the practices. Some of y'all going to therapy. People can't trigger you anymore into arguments. And this could be a relationship. This could be marriage. This could be friends. This could be family. But whatever this dynamic is, it could be at work. You're not really engaging anymore, and so it's just like it's throwing people off. They don't know how to respond because they're just used to that low vibrational energy. And so with this Eight of Swords and this Empress, you've healed your inner feminine. Okay, you don't have to push so hard to get what's for you. Okay, that's the beauty of allowing the divine feminine within, that nurturing magnetism, attracting energy. It's like, okay, I'm not, if it's chaos and it causes me to rush, okay, and it causes me to exert too much of my masculine energy, male or female, as a male male human, it's just energy of, yes, you have that natural desire to go after and get what you want and grind, but you still have that feminine nature that's saying, if someone isn't that into you, stop chasing them. If this job isn't working and you are being overworked and underpaid, go for something that's going to value who you are. Stop trying to put all of your effort and energy into something that's not working. Learn how to detach from it. And so you're getting out of this mental prison. Okay, so maybe I do actually have some family members in who are incarcerated, and that you've been like giving them money or something, and you've been trying to help out and trying to help them get back on their feet. And I'm really understanding that you got to set boundaries on that as well. You look out for the people when you come up, but at the same time, you have to first and foremost make sure you're on stable ground to give. But don't let anyone make you feel guilty for being wise about holding on to what's for you, because you worked hard. And if you get down and out again, who's going to be there to help you back up? Okay, so don't allow that manipulation to take a hold. But this Empress card is no joke. Very beautiful Venus energy. You could have Taurus and Libra in your chart. You're starting to value yourself, and to bring on that is a Justice card as well. So you're it's your divine karma and your birthright to be elevated. And so you have to make decisions as if you are the leader that you are. Okay. So you have a badass being full of life, living possibilities. Okay, all the fire signs have been getting similar cards today. It's like 1 or 2 here. I feel like it's a common thread. Maybe you have some of those major placements, but I would really advise you to go check those other ones out. But yeah, the way that you maintain this status, the way that you maintain this self-respect that you have for yourself and the respect that you have for your community is to remember who you are. So that's daily practice with the divine. That's daily meditation, daily prayer, daily affirmations, okay? And daily writing down your feelings, being real with the divine, okay? You can be honest with them. You can be honest with how you feel in your journal. It doesn't mean you don't have faith. It doesn't mean you lack the resolve to continue forward. It just means that you were willing to be honest, put it out there, see it on paper so you can get the real feedback. Because when you stuff it down and bury it, it's just going to grow and fester, and you're going to continue to attract situations that's externally not what you say you want, but it's highlighting that inner wound, that those inner buried thoughts, okay? And here you are, Sag Temperance, boom. Archangel Michael could be very significant in your life at this time, could be protecting your manifestations and protecting you while you manifest. Check this out. So you came out with the Temperance, and then in the beginning, what do we say? You have the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, and look, 1 foot is on the ground, 1 foot is in the water. Okay, so the divine is helping you keep this balance. So it's like help them help you make the correct decisions. I don't see the King of Swords, so that may be something that you're strengthening, your communication skills, or it's something that you have strengthened. So keep that in mind. It's another tool in your magician's arsenal. Okay, another tool in your tool belt. Your logic, your wisdom, and your ability to acquire information and to make stable decisions, and not be emotionally manipulated. Because when the King of Swords gives an answer, it could be not what the other person wants to hear, but it's diplomatic, and they don't go back on what they say. They don't go back on their word. They're impeccable with their words. So maybe y'all need to read the 4 agreements to sort of reinforce those ideals. But if you say something, don't overpromise. Okay, you got the 3 of Cups with the Tower and the Page of Wands. Okay, so when I'm really getting there's a blessing coming in for you. It's a major blessing. This could be a lot of emotional stability with that Temperance. They want you to be patient. You could be going out, like I said, your coins are leveling up. People may be wanting to partner with you. You may be getting all kind of offers to invest in companies, to invest in people romantically, to go out to hang out with different friend groups. It's just like, be mindful. They put you through this these series of tests, these series of experiences, so that you could strengthen your character. And with this Page of Wands, you reviewing everything. Okay, you're not even taking action. If you have a spark or an idea, you're gonna sit on it. You're gonna actually marinate on it. Because you're going to channel all of that Tower energy into one goal. So this is you prioritizing. So you have the Sun, the Queen of Wands, the Judgment, the High Priestess, the Ten of Swords, and the Justice. The major arcana is out in full here. You have Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, Libra, heavy Leo. Definitely watch that reading. But also, you're in the Leo. So some of you, like I said, some of y'all are having a family, like, or you're starting your own pride. You're starting, like, you have employees under you now. Even if it's just 1 or 2, you know what I mean? Like, that's still people that you're responsible for. If you have children, or you getting involved romantically, taking it to the next level, your decision-making skills are going to be paramount here, because what you do affects someone else now. It's not just you moving around and moving swiftly and being able to get yourself in and out of jams. So it's like this energy of communing with the divine, but this is divinely guided. But this Sun card is beautiful. You've done a lot of healing, and so now the divine wants to help you move forward, but don't get so focused on the physical that you lose sight of all of your intuitive gifts and abilities. You do have the ability to see what's coming. Some of y'all are very psychic, highly intuitive, could even have spiritually based practices here. This could have been gifts that were passed down with this Judgment and this High Priestess card here. Could have heavy water placements in your chart. But you have the Ten of Swords with the Justice. So intuitively, I'm really feeling this, like, with something, there's a time and a place to speak. So when I said, my hair doing something weird. When I said making decisions. There's like a time and a place or something like that. It's just this energy of, yeah, there's a certain situations you'll need to address right on. Okay, you don't let things fester. There's a problem in the workplace. There's an issue going on with a spouse or a friend group or something like that. Yes, diplomatically address it. But there are some situations you have to be more strategic. Okay, there are some situations that you have to kind of watch to understand. Okay, I'll give you this example. This happened like years and years ago. So one of my roommates at the time, they were telling me like, oh, okay, this happened at my job, blah blah blah. So they were telling me this whole story. I'll make it short as possible. This is to the point that I'm saying. So basically, one of his coworkers was stealing from their job. Okay, this is a major corporate job, like nationwide job, and so it was, you know, a lot of written rules and procedures type thing. But one of their coworkers were stealing from the job, and so I was like, oh dang. He was like, nah, they just kept letting her do it until that she ran up a check. Until then, it became like a federal offense or something. So it's like this energy of like letting somebody just basically make their own bed. Okay, and so this is not you getting, you know, being passive and not speaking your truth, but this is you saying, okay, I see something's not right, but I'm gonna let the divine with this Libra bring in justice on this. If there was somebody in the past who betrayed me, somebody in the past who did something, and now that I'm up, it's not on me to go around and try to flex and stunt in front of them and, you know, or try to call them out. No, the divine is going to get that. I'm not going to like dirty my road trying to go down and meet somebody in the gutter because I've elevated. And best believe people who still live on a low vibrational frequency, they can do that frequency better than you. So don't even get involved on a manipulative gossip energy. Let your ego get involved because you got a lot of Leo here and slip into that shadow side of one of your get back. No. Let the divine handle those battles. Okay, you just stay high vibrational and keep moving. Your actions will clear your own name. The divine will clear your own name. So you had a Page of Cups. 1 second, the music stop, y'all. Okay, I'm back. My apologies. All right. So here we are. We had a Page of Cups with the Ten of Cups. The Ace of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, you and Leo both had two aces. So you have this could be, I don't know if, I'm not really getting reunited. I'm really getting something small ends up being bigger than what you thought. It's really your wish. Okay, this could be you coming into union with a younger person or vice versa. Take it how it resonates. Energies could be reversed. But it's this energy of, it's a wish come true. It's a dream come true. This could be a slow start. You're showing more worth and value in yourself. The color yellow could be very significant to you. It could be one of your favorite colors or something like that. But it's this energy of what's yours is always meant for you. Okay, and the divine's going to make it clear. There's no need to overthink and over worry. Maybe some of y'all are waiting for an idea you had to like pop off, or how do I say it? An idea you had to flourish, to bring in funds, a business idea, or to make a stable start. Something you've been working on. The divine says, do not fret. Okay, do not worry. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Pentacles, that's Three of Pentacles. So it's some sort of partnership that's going to happen that's going to help bring balance to a situation. I'm getting that it's not only going to balance you, but it's going to balance them. So maybe one person had something that the other person needed, and you just had to grow individually in order for you to come together and realize what the true meaning of this relationship was, the true meaning of the partnership was, or something like that. But they're highlighting the Ten of Pentacles again with the Six of Pentacles. It's going to be reciprocity, equal give and take. Just stay grounded. Some of y'all are going to start this family that y'all wanted, children, or maybe your business is going to be your baby or something like that. But a lot of Pentacles, a lot of good news on the split, the medicine wheel. Yeah, you've done a lot of healing. You've been asking yourself the big questions. While I'm pulling the Shaman Oracle card for y'all, please like the video. Share, subscribe, join the channel, sign up in the comments. I would love to hear how this resonates for you. And join us over on TikTok at PharaohsTarot. We do go live. And everything else you need is in the description box, okay? So you have the mystical shaman with the hummingbird, the circle, and on the bottom of the deck you had a crow. with the upper world. You know the truth, and the truth will set you free. And it sets you free because you take the action that aligns with the truth that you realize. So just keep in mind, faith without works is dead. So you can have the knowledge, you can get those intuitive messages from the divine, but it's up to you to act on them. Okay, that's the major arcana, which is the beautiful energy of knowing, and then you take the guided action. So that's very important. Obedience to the action is paramount. When you get the marching orders, you head out. Okay, you are an empress, you are a leader in your own right, but remember, the creator funnels those downloads through your spirit team, through your angels. Okay, so you're always a student and you're always a teacher. You're always a general and you're always a private. So it's just energy of knowing when to play your role. Okay, you go up in leadership because you know how to serve. So never forget that, or always remember that act of service always comes first. Okay, you're never too big to do a job. Okay, especially if it's your business. So if you got to sweep the floors and mop and do all that stuff for your own business, do it with a smile on your face. Okay, because it's yours. The same thing with your household. You got to clean up and do stuff like that. Be thankful. So you had a mystical shaman with the hummingbird and the circle. Absolutely. Like I said, some of y'all are very intuitive and really tapping into your spiritual gifts. These fire signs readings have been so in sync with one another. It's beautiful energy for y'all, okay? But there's a journey coming up that's going to require friends. With this hummingbird here, there's a journey coming that's going to require, I'm seeing people like locking in arms, like people who are on the same page, be it in business, be it in friendship, romance. You need teammates who are riding for, not only for you, but for the cause. So y'all are linking up because of a particular cause. So y'all are loyal to the cause, so y'all are loyal to each other. So however that resonates in your life, so like say you're a very family oriented person, so you're gonna attract another romantic partner who's also about their family, about raising their children, about that life. Same thing with friendship and business. You have a greater mission to the world. You're gonna link up with other people that are on that same pathway. And I'm getting friends for life, lovers for life, partners for life. But they want you to practice detachment from anything that is not on this goal. So in order for you to know where you're going, you have to write it out. If it's a business, make a mission statement. Okay, write a vision. Even if you have a partnership with somebody, talk about the things that you want. Literally write down what it is that you all want from each other, especially if it's a long-term situation. Okay, like maybe on the first date, they might be kind of, doing a lot, but I'm talking to somebody who's coming into contact with like a long-term partner, like writing down goals and visions and where y'all see each other. This is beautiful. But you will accomplish this goal, and it will set the path for generations to come, and also the people who are still here to continue to shine their light as well. So hopefully this was helpful, Sag. So much love and many blessings, and best of luck to you, child of Jupiter, on your journey. Namaste.